They say don't touch, don't taste, don't feel. But tell me, how else do you know what's real? From dust we rise, to dust we fall. Same as the pig, same as the dog, same as it all. Meow. To believe my reflection means something, that my back can carry what tomorrow will bring. But too much pride in the mirror lies. I become a king with no subjects, just skies. No one to catch me when I glorify my own grave. Pride without balance just makes a soul a cave. Hunger is honest, the belly knows time. A full plate is holy when you've walked the line. But too much consume and the taste goes numb. The feast becomes a prison, the fork a thumb. I forget the flavor, I just chase the fill. Gluttony starts at the table, ends at the will. Rest is not weakness, the body needs repair. Even the earth sleeps beneath the winter air. But too much sleep turns the clock to rust. The bones forget motion, the heart loses trust. Sloth isn't rest, it's the fear of the light. A bed that becomes a grave before the night. I look at your garden and wish for your rain. Jealousy sharpens the glass in my vein. A little envy wakes the blood to run. Without it, no ambition, no fire, no sun. But too much envy turns the mirror to hate. I stop building my house and just watch your gate. Anger can tear down a wall that needs to fall. It can name an injustice and answer the call. But too much wrath and the sword cuts its own hand. The enemy becomes a shadow in a peaceful land. I burn your castle, then stand in the ash. Wrath without measure is a self-inflicted gash. Desire is the current that pulls us to touch, to find skin that says you are not too much. Intimacy is water, without it we crack. But too much lust and the soul can't look back. The body becomes a tool, not a door. Lust overdose leaves you lonely with more. Too honest to live, every heart has a price. I need shelter, I need bread, I need advice. But too much greed and the hands forget to give. The bank grows fat while the spirit barely lives. I hoard the harvest until the seeds rot. Greed is the overdose that heaven forgot. Vegetarian isn't a sin, it's a choice, a lane. But when you condemn the other, that's where you chain your own brain. You say you won't harm an animal's cry, but you chew on a carrot while the root screams inside. You can't hear the plants doesn't mean there's no feeling. They bleed juice and vapor, their wound has no kneeling. When you chop the onion, your eyes know the story. Garlic's raw ghost is a kind of oratory. Grass on the blade smells the same as fresh blood, just quiet or just green, just a different kind of flood. So don't wear your plate like a moral machine. The lettuce is terror you've never once seen. It's not about what you eat, it's about the high horse. Vegan or carnivore, either way, a life is the cost. The overdose isn't meat or the bean. It's saying I'm holy and you are obscene. Religion says no, but never teaches scale. Never shows the tightrope, never tells the tale of how much is medicine and how much is grave. They just point to hell while the balance isn't saved. Anything overdose will become poison, but zero dose and the soul is frozen. We eat, we sleep, we want, we leap, that's how we survive. Not asking forgiveness, just learning to divide between the thirst and the drowning tide. You wanna know the real sin? It's not the eating, not the wanting, not the rest. It's the overdose and the judgment, especially the judgment. Vegetarian, fine. Vegan, fine. But the moment you condemn your neighbor's plate while standing on a grave of roots doesn't mean they don't scream. You just don't know their language yet. That's the test, that's the truth, that's how you know. Anything overdose will become poison, but zero dose and the soul is frozen. We eat, we sleep, we want, we weep, that's how we survive. Not asking forgiveness, just learning to divide. Dust doesn't sin, dust just is. Too much water drowns, too much sun burns, too much holiness makes you afraid to live. So eat, sleep, want, even be jealous sometimes. Just don't let any of it become the reason you look down on someone else. The dose makes the poison, not the want, not the need, just the overdose. Now you know. The rest is up to you. We rise from dust, we fall to dust. Same as the pigs, the dogs, and the onions. And somehow, that's still enough. That's still enough.